Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of That Sounds Holy.
Hello,
What's up?
everybody.
Episode number
7.
7.
Yes.
Yes. And ano mo, na-realize ko, agad-agad no, hindi na tayo pwede we have a special guest later on kasi nakikita na nila diba, sa video. But sige, we'll formally introduce our special guest later. Tsaka nasa title din, no?
Oh.
I never get that. Ano parang, kasi di isang araw, sorry, quick lang. Di isang araw nanonood ako ng mga YouTube shorts. Tapos may mga reaction videos of yung mga surprise na mga guest artists sa mga songs. Eh di ba nakalagay na sa title, featuring, ganun.
Maybe because like in the moment. I don't know, but anyway, we do have a special guest. And she's right here. If you're watching the podcast, kasi pwede naman na, 'di ba? If you're on Spotify, you can watch it or on YouTube. Then you can see who the special guest is. But for those who are just listening, you want to introduce her?
Oh, of course. But we'll just say hi again. And you might be wondering also why it's just the both of us. Vanya won't be with us, won't be joining us for this episode.
Just for this episode.
Just for this episode.
Maybe. Depends
Hopefully.
on the traffic.
Depends on the rain and the traffic because as we speak, it is raining.
Yes.
And it is trafficking also.
Yes.
All right. And so we have a very, very special guest for today. I was about to say, give it up for... Sabagay, if you want to give it up, palakpak sa bahay ninyo, sa kotse ninyo, okay lang. Give it up for Kiara T!
Hi, everybody. Ayan. So, hi. Hi, I'm Kai.
We're all very awkward, so we'll find out how this
Okay lang.
episode goes. But Kiara here is a fellow servant, child of God. No, but we were together in missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were together in missions, youth ministry.
Yes.
And, why?
No. Kasi kakasabi lang natin na
the
wala si
traffic
Vanya.
does
The
not
traffic
prevail.
did not traffic and the rain did not rain because she is here. I don't know if she's singing siya or hindi. Pero tinan natin.
Okay.
Dapat wag niyo
Anyway.
i-cut yung part niyan kasi gusto
Wait
natin
lang.
ma-awkward si Vanya.
Si Kiara.
Okay, sorry Kiara. Go!
But yeah, we were together in missions, and the reason why we invited her today.
Is because one of you guys sent us a message because we always ask you guys what you want us to talk about, anong pwede nating, pag-usapan. And we had a very interesting question from one of you guys, which is why we invited our very special guest. And the question is, or was, because it was sent, sorry, natuloy ako sa is-was na yan. The question is, how do you handle your finances while pursuing your passion/service? Grabe, what
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, parang, ang
Which
bigat.
is why we invited her, because we can't answer.
We are not credible.
Hindi ko sure kung masasagot ko din.
Grabe. Pero kasi tama, di ba? During our like mission days, nung missionary pa ako, you were the one who was like giving us
Financial
talks.
literacy talks and seminars for the youth. And I still do that even up to date. Na nagbibigay kami ng free financial literacy
Galing.
for everyone. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng yun natututunan sa college, di ba?
Right.
Parang aanhin mo naman yung accountancy sa personal finance.
Gets.
So, siguro part of that also, naging passion ko din kasi nasa field din na to yung parents ko. So, para lang may bigger perspective kayo, my parents are involved with a company na giving out free financial literacy talks. And because of that, I've been with them, teaching naman for millennials.
Galing?
Generally, millennials. So, dahil doon, na-extend na siya hanggang Gen Z na yung mga kausap ko ngayon,
Yeah.
handling their finances since they are graduating na and all.
Right.
So, para before pa sila magkaroon ng salary nila, ng sweldo nila, or even their own allowances, parang may idea na sila of how they will handle their finances. Kasi, ang hirap mag-mission or ang hirap mag-youth ministry kapag
Yeah.
wala kang pera. So, kung hindi mo pa
That's
siya alam paano hawakan, paano na lang?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, is it safe to say that it's your business or like it's where you earn, but it's also your passion?
Kind of. Kasi it's not really just my full-time job eh. Kasi as you know, but for their knowledge din, na I'm a full-time youth missionary. But on the side, I do social media, I do content creation as well, and I also do financial literacy pa rin. I am still a financial educator. So when people need speaker to give those kinds of talk, yan, so they tap me. Pero I don't really get like, payment whenever I give literacy talks ng finance. Kasi nga, I give it out for free.
Right.
Right. So parang ministry mo na rin siya.
Yeah. Parang ganun.
Galing. Galing. Well, there's this, kasi, no? There's this, the saying of the world na parang when you do your passion and service, parang kaya nga siya service, you can't earn from it. Like the other side of the world will say na you can't have it all. It's impossible to earn if you're pursuing your passion or your service. But on the flip side, the other side of the world naman will say also, no, but that's the dream, the goal. You can say that you've made it if you're earning from your passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diba? So, yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Like,
Are you guys familiar with the Ikigai?
yes.
So parang ganun siya no, na yung what the world needs, what's your passion, and
What you're good at.
what you're
What you're
good
good at.
at, and what you can earn from.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, eto namang financial literacy, there's side to it pa rin naman that I earn from it. Syempre, even if I give free financial talks, when people apply it into their personal finance, that's when I earn from it. Pero when it comes to like what the world needs, kasi especially in terms of our context na, we are in a third world country. Yun yung
Right.
reality So,
Right.
parang yung need for financial literacy is higher. So, yun yung parang, in a sense, parang target market or like, and so even in my content creation, I give out snippets of how they can do better with their personal finance. Kasi di talaga, parang saan ka ba makakakuha ng tips? Diba? Parang minsan i-google mo lang sa TikTok
Yeah.
or sa Instagram or whatever. Kung paano ba mag-handle ng sweldo? Like, nung unang sweldo ko, anong gagawin ko sa unang kong sweldo? So, like yun.
Which helps a lot. Kasi parang ako when I was starting, wala rin akong pagkukuhanan ng ganong knowledge
Yeah.
Like, my parents weren't really, like, financially, hindi sila yung parang, this is what you do with your, Tapos, every time I would search for it, laging foreign. Parang
Yeah.
walang Filipino na.
Context.
Oo. So, pag, kunyari, nag-budgeting sila, it's naka-dollars lahat. And, pwede ko naman i-convert, pero at the same time, like, yung cost of living
Yeah,
doon.
this is different.
Yeah, so, I admire what you do. So,
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Kasi I remember, parang, laging binabanggit to ni Tito Bo, only 1% of the population, or less than 1% of the population in the Philippines are quote-unquote financially literate
Yeah.
about investments, savings, and
right.
how to handle money, ganyan. So, Zero, just to give them like practical things, if you have like very significant, simple steps to actually start handling
Different.
finances.
Sige. So, nasabi ko earlier on na yung parents ko are into finance din. They're
Right.
in the financial industry.
Okay.
So, parang college ba ako? Or actually hindi, 11 years old pa ako nun. So, wala akong konsepto pa of what they're doing. But when I entered college and they were giving me my allowance, lagi lang nilang sinasabi yung Abundance Formula by Tito Bo.
Yeah,
Brother
yeah,
Bo
yeah.
Sanchez na 70% Tito Bo.
Tito.
Ni Brother Bo na 70% for all your expenses and then make sure that iset aside mo muna yung 30% which is 10% for your tithes and 20% for your savings and investment. Eh paano pag nasa konteksto na ng like ito ngayon, nasa konteksto na tayo na meron akong family, I have a daughter and then I have a husband. Tapos may separate income streams kami. So, how
Yeah.
do we handle our personal finance now? So, paano mo i-handle yung ganito? And at the same time, paano pag another perspective ulit? Put my shoe, yung sarili kong what if I put it on another shoe na, yan, bagong kasal? Or what if bagong graduate? So the simplest way I put it is always like that, the abundance formula. Yung 70%, that depends on you Parang if you have your fixed expenses ba, or what are you trying to save up for, or what are you
Right.
trying to invest on yung 20% mo. And then the 10%, yun, untouchable talaga siya. Parang Pinaka-basic yan. Parang imagine it this way. Yung creator mo of this vast, beautiful world, naisip niyang gawin to. And who are you not to trust na kapag binigay mo yung 10% mo, ibabalik niya yan sa'yo ng siksik, liglig at umapaw, diba? Parang hindi mo talaga magagrasp. And as a full-time youth missionary, sometimes yun talaga yung realities na may dry season. Pero consistent pa rin, magbibigay. And magugulat ka talaga na, saan galing to? Parang,
Oh
10
my
months ago
gosh.
pa tong stipend na to, or like, pero the Lord meets you where you are. So,
Amen.
in terms of finance, parang partly, I do it ng, ganito, mayroong computation, may percentages, but also with full trust that the Lord will continue to
Yeah.
provide. So, yun.
Galing.
Ganda. I think kasi there's so much danger in that it's practicality and trust. It's significance of numbers game but also faith.
Yeah.
No, it's a tug of war talaga of trust and surrender
Yes.
and but also working hard for it. Kasi, let's face it, there are that toxic mentality also na si Lord na magpro-provide ng
Yeah.
lahat. Na bahala na si Lord. Pero minsan, meron din yung I'm gonna work 24/7, day and night. And,
Talaga.
Yeah.
Diba?
So, kailangan ng balance.
yeah,
Yes.
the keyword talaga is balance.
Yeah.
I like what you said na untouchable yung 10%.
Mhm.
Yep.
Untouchable yung tithes. So, I don't know if this is too personal, but you mentioned na there are dry seasons.
Yeah.
So, in those dry seasons, have you ever had paano ba? Yung push and pull na,
Mag-withhold na lang ba
oo,
ako?
parang
Mm.
itatithe ko pa ba to? Wala nga
Oo.
akong kakainin mamaya. Yung
Gets
ganon.
kita.
How do you handle that?
Parang siguro madaming seasons na nadumaan sa buhay namin mag-asawa kasi we are turning 4 this year.
Wow.
Yes,
So,
grabe bilis.
Ang bilis to, ganun lang. Tapos, parang nung first few years namin, kasi syempre from the wedding, we got gifts, financial gifts, na helped us sustain. And nung nag-aanak ka na, parang nadoble yung, kahit isa lang naman yung nadagdag, parang nadoble yung expenses namin. Parang ganun talaga siya. And siguro during the dry seasons, what really helped us to continue to give is to remain in the ministry. Parang since this is still our full-time work, during the dry seasons, we just offer it to the Lord na, sige Lord, wala namang busy season eh. So, 100% of our time talaga is with the ministry. And magugulat ka na lang talaga that there are brothers and sisters in the church na, uy, I heard you give out retreats or collection. Uy, I heard na nasa financial literacy ka. Can you help us with this?
Galing.
And because you are present, because you allow the Lord to use you where He is calling you, wala. He just continues
galing.
to provide and sustain na kahit gusto mong alam mo yun, yung parang, akin na lang muna to, Lord. 10% lang naman to. Babawin ko na lang next month, 20%, diba? Pero hindi ganun eh.
Yeah.
Kasi the more that you withhold, parang na-realize ko lang din to throughout the years na kapag ka talaga labag sa loob mo magbigay kay Lord, parang hindi din pure ba? Or hindi rin, alam mo yun, hindi nagfo-flow yung grace. Kasi nakaganyan
Hindi
ka eh.
genuine.
But when you give out to the Lord with full trust and surrender, kasi nga nakabukas yung palad mo na, Lord, this is what I can offer right now. Whatever that looks like, whatever that is your symbol of giving up to the Lord, na kapag nagbigay ka sa Kanya and you allow the Lord's grace to flow, magugulat ka na lang talaga ng, ay, meron pa ulit. Oh, there's a blessing still. Na even if may mawala sa akin, there's another blessing coming my way. So, yun.
Galing.
Galing. So, for our listeners lang na who aren't members of the Feast or our community, balikan niyo yung episode namin yung importance of having a community. Ito yun. So, no, but really, there's so much, I'd use the word magic talaga in the grace of God and His generosity. And so yun lang, but practically speaking lang din, we live in a country, you said, a third world country talaga. We live in a day and age where everything's nagmamahal at ng mga bagay. And touching up lang on the 10% then, siguro it's learning to live also within your means,
Yeah.
diba? So, how do we do that in this day and age na it's just everything's so expensive?
Yeah.
Any
Practical
tips?
But also siguro in the context of a servant.
Yun.
Sa akin siguro more than living within your means, parang you have to know what your 100% is. 'Di ba nagbigay tayong computation of 70, 20, 10.
Right.
So, or 10, 20, 70. Pag binigay mo yung image na yan, if they don't know what their 100% is, parang they would go above and beyond. Yun talaga siya eh. Pero when it comes to be practical in terms of handling that 70%, siguro akin talaga is yung identifying basically what your needs and what your wants are. Kasi yun eh, parang lagi na lang, hindi, YOLO tayo dapat, ganyan. Kasi this is what the world is telling us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, maging practical ka. Kasi paano pag nag-YOLO ka na nag-YOLO, tas bukas wala ka na palang makakain, diba?
Right.
Yeah.
So, paano mo i-handle or i-manage yun? Akin yun, parang, first is knowing what your 100% is. When you exactly know na parang net of what you actually earn, then doon ka magsimula how to budget things. Tapos, pag nag-budget ka naman, when you list down the things, be practical lang rin when it comes to realistic ba? Kasi what if you are renting? What if you're sharing sa electricity or sa water if you still stay with your parents? Or baka bumibili ka ng grocery, tapos pag bumili ka, nasisiraan ka rin naman. So, yun yung mga practical, quote-unquote, tips na kailangan talaga you have a list eh. You have a list of what you have, what you want, and kung meron kang mga pinag-iipunan, yan, yung mga wants natin. If meron kang mga pinag-iipunan, okay lang yan. Kasi it keeps you motivated talaga.
Yeah.
Pero, what I'm saying is, parang, delayed gratification lang rin talaga.
Yeah.
Na, if hindi pa time ngayon, kung hindi mo pa kaya at hindi mo pa siya priority, say for example ako, I have a daughter, my daughter is 2 years old. Sabihin natin, bagong labas yung iPhone ngayon, diba?
Yeah.
Ang saya kasi I'm into content. So parang,
Yeah.
gusto ko ng bagong phone para at least pag nag-produce tayo ng content, maganda yung quality. Pero priority ko ba siya? My phone still works. Hindi naman, nagde-deplete yung battery ko, but I can use my power bank or whatever. So let's just be practical lang rin with the things na let's not be swayed na yung mundo natin ganito eh. Parang,
Yeah.
I need the new thing, I need the parang sobrang fast-paced parate. So,
That's right.
yun. Let's just always remember to be grateful already of what we have. Kasi pagka
Galing.
grateful ka of what you have, parang meron kang contentment.
Right.
Contentment. But I'm not saying na kung kontento ka na, dito na lang. We want to still strive for what will motivate us.
Right.
So yun nga yung sabi ko kanina, if there are things na you want, list down mo yan. Pag-ipunan mo siya para go. Pero at the same time, be contented with what you already have.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's not just the material things.
Yeah,
Kasi,
exactly.
let's face it, everything that most of the time the stuff that we want, laging may kaakibat na expense yan eh.
Yeah.
But if you wanna have family time, sometimes there are ways to enjoy family time that are free. But sometimes
Yeah.
family time could mean traveling
Exactly.
or road trips. Gas pa lang magana, di ba? So
Yeah.
all of that, you have
Totoo.
to list them down. Galing.
Yeah.
Tama.
Yeah. Siguro ako, you mentioned like being a content creator. Could you say that it's your passion?
I can say naman that it is my passion. Parang for the longest time, I had postpartum depression after Chinny. And then parang after nun, I've lost a sense of myself along the way. Parang hindi ko alam kung ano bang gusto ko? Parang ano bang gusto ko sa buhay ko? Other than being a mother and being a wife. Kasi that was my daily routine. Tapos, I was still a youth missionary. I was still serving at the feast and all. Pero parang, lagi akong bumabalik doon at the end of the day na, what do I really want? And this platform, content creation, it has become my avenue to pursue creativity again,
Right.
to talk to different brands, to really send out to the world na this is who I really am. Na ito yung gusto ko, ito yung what I'm passionate about. And with this, I get to share different things about our family dynamics or how I raise my toddler in
Right.
an intentional parenting way, or maybe talking about finance, yun nga, talking about finance even as a missionary, and of course, most importantly, being able to have an avenue to express my faith din.
Right.
Galing.
The reason why I ask, kasi parang, di ba, the question of our listener, parang, how do you handle finances with a life of living out your passion and living out service or ministry? Siguro sa akin, having had the experience of being a missionary, there's a sense of, paano ba? When people think of missionaries, parang dapat walang pera.
Yeah.
Dapat naghihirap ka.
Yeah. Paano ka mabubuhay?
Yeah.
Yun, so parang siguro sa akin, especially during that time kasi, di ba, I was a musician, so I earned from gigs, I do mission work, and contrary to popular belief, mas marami tayong nilalabas
Yeah.
as a missionary.
Yes.
Kasi,
Give more.
kasi aside from the mission work, like being with people, talking to
Yeah.
people, minsan manlilibre tayo ng
Ng mga bata.
Di ba? And
Pamasahe.
pamasahe, yeah.
True.
And at the same time, being a musician, minsan, break even lang.
Yeah.
Like, mamamasahe ako going to this place. Given na may gitara akong dala, magagrab na lang ako. Tapos yung kikitain ko, siguro pang gagrab ko lang din pa uwi. Yung mga ganun. So like, how do you, or what can you say about that? Kasi ako, personally, I realized na it doesn't really have to be that way. Although we do have expenses that are investments in a way.
Yeah.
Na like what you said, content creation. Kailangan mo ng phone. Kailangan mo ng ilaw or
Yeah.
something like that. So, kuryente. So what can you say about that, in that aspect?
In terms of pursuing your passion and still striving a life of faith, siguro sa akin talaga, pinaka-importante that you don't strive away from your values. Na when you,
Galing.
for example, yun nga, nagko-content creation, when you talk to brands, hindi ka naman nahanap ng brand just for the sake na, ay, kasi nagbibigay sila eh. So sila na lang kakausapin ko. Hindi eh. You always look at what are their values? Ano yung match ba kayo? Kasi
Yeah.
what if hindi? Tapos just for the sake na kumita ka ng pera. Parang mababali mo ba yung values mo for that? Di ba?
Right.
Hindi naman. So, yun, pinaka-importante, values talaga. And next is, magko-compromise ka ba for the right things? Na yun, as missionaries, may mga days talaga no conflict with service, tapos conflict sa mission mo, work,
Yeah.
and then conflict rin sa bivocation where you
Yeah.
can earn. So, ano bang ipaprioritize mo, 'di ba? But ako, lagi kong iniisip is where the Lord calls me the most.
Galing.
And sa akin ito, I said yes to doing missions. Youth missions. Kasi this is where God met me really. Even if I was introduced to the church early on, lumaki akong cradle Christian, ganyan. This is where I knew God the most. Nakilala ko si Lord sa pamilya ko, pero mas dito ko nakilala si Lord. And the more that I pursued Him in the ministry, the more that I understood that mahal niya ako in this way.
Galing.
And He has accepted me in this way. And so saying yes to Him in youth missions means that I say yes to loving the young people next to my generation. So, yun. And
Ganda.
finance, challenging siya talaga. Kasi now, may i-juggle ka na family. I-juggle mo yung sariling passion. And then at the same time, ministry work. So, how do you handle all of those? Ako always, making time for, parang isa-set mo lang yung priority straight mo na, I will make time for this, I will make time for this, I will make time for this. Kung kailangan mag-clash, edi kung pinili ko to ngayon, next time, ito namang dalawa.
Galing.
Parang ganon. Na hindi mo kailangan i-compromise na nagkakasakit ka na kasi kailangan present ako here. Tapos
Yeah.
wala na, ubos ka na,
Oo nga.
diba?
Yeah.
So, hindi rin naman pwedeng hindi ka kumita ng pera.
That's
So, paano mo babalance? Yun lang parate. Sabi nyo nga kanina, finding the balance of your passion, your ministry.
Ganda. Galing. I love what you said na dyan ka pinakaminamahal ni Lord. Or dyan ka din tinatawag na magmahal muna.
Yeah.
I learned that concept early on na to balance things also na parang yes, it's a dream to do your passions. It's the dream to serve also while having your passions and earn from it.
Yeah.
But the reality is, hindi talaga kaya lagi. No? Kaya naman. It's
Yeah.
possible by the grace of God, as you mentioned, by the grace of community, by the
Yeah.
help of people.
That's true.
But, the big word also that you said earlier is compromise or sacrifice talaga.
Mm-hmm.
Like what Isa shared kanina na talagang there are times na mas full on passion and service and trust that the finances will come in.
Yeah.
Ako personally, I made a decision early year in life na the passion side, pwedeng tabi muna. Let's do that sometime in the future. But I'll continue to serve, but also focusing on how I can fuel my service. I think that's a concept that we have to,
Right.
diba, that you find something that will fuel
Yeah.
that will fund
Yeah.
your passion or your
Yes,
service, no? So,
Ako, siguro, while we're wrapping this up, for me, there was a time nung fresh grad na parang, sige, game, lahat ng gusto natin gawin, lahat ng what we're passionate about, we're gonna work for it, or we're gonna work towards it. Tapos, siguro later on ko na na-realize na hindi nakakahiyang pagtrabahuan yung passion mo.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hindi nakakahiya na meron akong day job para magawa ko yung gusto kong gawin.
Yes.
So, before kasi there was this notion, especially siguro with creatives,
Mm-hmm.
na hindi dapat full-time musician
Oh,
ako
yeah.
or full-time
Yeah.
artist ako.
Yeah.
Which, there's nothing wrong with that kung kaya mo. But if financially you're unable to, there's nothing wrong with doing something that you're not necessarily passionate about
Yeah.
To
just
fuel.
so you can fuel or
Yeah.
you can fund your passion. So I guess ako yun lang din, which honestly like I also learned from you and your sister. Sila din tumulong sa akin sa finances. So thank you.
Yeah.
How about you? Maybe
Any last words or
Yeah.
messages that you want to say?
Akin, siguro always remember that whenever you do things, do it with love talaga. Whether
Galing.
it be, again, for your family, for your faith, your ministry, or for your finance. Kasi at the end of the day, when you do something about your finance and you love doing it, parang hindi masakit sa loob mo na when you budget things na ito mapupunta lang sa rent ko or ito mapupunta lang sa kuryente. But when you have a perspective na, this funded our house. We had a
Yeah.
home that we lived in.
Galing.
Thank you, Lord. That's check.
Galing.
Or, thank you, Lord, kasi may pagkain kaming nakain for this month kasi na-budget namin ng maayos. Or, we had gas to go to these places. So, when you always do things with love, at the end of the day, the Lord meets you where you are.
Galing.
So,
galing. And gratitude.
Yeah,
Gratitude.
gratitude.
Galing?
Thank you so much.
Feel like sobrang
Kai.
dami natin natutunan dito.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kiara. We wanna, sorry. Thank you so much for your time and we've
Yeah.
learned a lot. I was taking down notes kasi para sa amin din mag-asawa. But thank you.
Oo, bilang
And
bagong mag-asawa.
siguro if our donuts have more questions, where can they reach you or how?
So, you can follow me at Wise Mom, M-U-M, that's Kai. So, that's C-A-I. So, Wais Mom, not Wise, but W-A-I-S, Mom, M-U-M, dot Kai, C-A-I. So,
Yeah, we'll include it
so
in
that's
the
in
show notes
Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
All right.
Thank you so much, Kai.
Thank you so much, Oz. And also, again, if you have more questions or if you want a specific topic that you want us to talk about, just feel free to message us on our socials. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. And we'll see you on the next episode. God bless everyone.
God bless you.
Bye.